There are many little details that we don't notice. The pillow on the couch stares at you. The couch sighs as you sit on it. The lost pencil hidden underneath the couch groans. The ottoman waits for you to lift off the weight. The carpet ventures through every corner of it. The fireplace waits for you to light him up from his snooze. The shelf sits there motionlessly for you to pick up a book. The books on the shelf chitter and chatter. The plants in the pot dream about water. The drawing dances inside, but stops when you open it. The window plays under the sun for you to enjoy it too. The painting waits for an admirer of it. And yes, there are more details.
Excellent poem, Ellie. So I love the what I would call, and again, this is very characteristic, I think, of your poems, the surrealism of the everyday, or the defamiliarization of the ordinary, the prosaic, that you seem very preoccupied with in much of your writing that I see. So here, the anaphora that you put to us is very similar to the anaphora that we saw in the Walt Whitman poem, where Walt Whitman doesn't necessarily repeat the exact same phrase or word over and over again, but rather repeats a kind of figure, or one figure, in other words, replaces another. So what Walt Whitman does is create this really animated scene of people. You do that as well, except not with people, but with objects. So your anaphora would not the person, the shoemaker, etc., in the case of Walt Whitman, but rather the object, the couch, the ottoman, the fireplace, the books, the plants in the pot, the window, the painting, and so forth. You have all these objects which you animate. You give them a kind of inner life. In many cases, you activate them, so they perform various actions. And all of this happens underneath the or rather happens behind our ability to see these objects. So this is something you announce at the beginning of the poem. There is essentially a world that we cannot see, a world beyond the world of perception, in which all of these objects possess a kind of nature, a true nature, an inner reality, an active ability. I think it's really fascinating. It's super smart. It's really subtle anaphora, which is in many ways a lot harder to do than the kind of more overt repetition of a single word or phrase. So I think it was really great, Ellie. Thanks for reading it. I'm glad that you did.